Alright guys, welcome to a new video. Goal today is going to be to get this KTM 500 running great. Last video, we saw that the boot kept on leaking right here. I have a spare boot over here that we could put on there. But this one's pretty much in the same condition, except it looks like it's sealed pretty well. Crack right there, but it looks like it's pretty sealed. So we're getting a good air leak through the seal. And then the other problem we were having last video is the front brake. Well, it's not staying on. It looks like somebody drilled out a hole right here and then tapped a spot for this brake caliper to work. You can see there's a hole right here, and that's supposed to line up with that. It's not supposed to line up with that one. And I think that's where the issue lies. And then the other problem we were having is the bolt for the front wheel is super loose. You can see it. Look at all the play in there. It's super sketchy to ride it like that. There is a small crack I can see right here. I don't know if that's going all the way through or what that is, but that doesn't look too good. Maybe that's why there's some play in there. It's expanding due to the crack. I'm not really positive, but we're gonna take the axle out, wrap this with some tape or something just to make that a little bit more stiff in there, and then take this thing for a ride. Because I want to see how fast this thing goes. I want to see if we can get up to speed. But yeah, you can see the front wheel was rubbing right here pretty good. So obviously the front wheel is not lined at all. Alright guys, we got the bolt out. It ended up being kind of unique. I didn't know that was like that. So this whole thing doesn't pound through. There's actually a bolt that screws in on the other side like that. I didn't know that, so I had to kind of figure that out as I went. But the problem we're having is that this goes in right here, and it's not grabbing enough. So we're gonna try a quick look at this. We're gonna spray everything down with some cleaner, clean in between this crack right here. Because I think that might be one of the problems. There's some crud in between these cracks, so maybe it's not closing all the way and gripping that. So let's clean out this area really, really well. Clean up the rod really well. Clean in here. And then we should be good to go. We'll come back when all this stuff is cleaned. Alright, the compressor got some of it, but we're gonna take a razor blade and go through and see if we can get the rest of it out. Alright, you can see all the gunk coming out of there. I don't know if you guys can see that. I mean, look at that. So that might be why it wasn't closing all the way. A bunch of dirt built up in there. looking a lot cleaner.
Fix that thing?
Yeah, there's a bunch of crap in there, so I think it wasn't closing all the way. When you clamp it, there's like dirt in there. It looks pretty clean now. Let's see if this thing tightens up now. How's your truck running?
Fine.
Let's see if this thing tightens up now. What the heck?
You sure that's the right side?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's why then. I think that bolt is...
Is the bolt wrong?
Because it should be thicker like that one.
That's really weird. Alright, so with this one tightened all the way down on this side, all cleaned out, there's still play in there, you can see. So I'm thinking this is the wrong bolt for it. It's close, but yet it's just not working. You can see all the play. And that's not good, because that's, whatever that play is, goes right to the wheel. And the wheel wobbles, and it's not good. And this side's really, really loose over here. So I'm thinking it's just completely the wrong bolt. Alright guys, I found the front axle bolt for 86 KTM 500. And that one looks like it comes with a speedometer. But anyway, if you look, it's the same exact bolt. You've got the thing on the end, and then the bolt that goes to the other end of it. So I'm thinking that's the correct bolt on here, which is crazy because it's not working at all. So you can see the comparison between the two. I mean, the bolt is correct. It's the exact same bolt. All right, so what I did for the axle was put some Gorilla Tape, one layer around here, punched it in there. It's now pretty tight on both sides. Did that, and then for the brake, just a temporary fix. It was a zip tie through here, and that holds the brake on. Then we put a lock washer on this bolt to keep that up. So now we're just concerned about the air leak. Is it hitting the zip tie or no? But yeah, last time I was riding it, the brake caliper just came pretty much off. It's like, yippee. But I think the layer on there is a lot thicker now, so that should be good. I don't think that's gonna bust through now. Feel how hard that is.
Yeah, seems okay.
Looks like a pretty good layer. So I'm gonna try to start this thing up now and see if it idles, and then try to rev it up a little bit, see if it punctures a hole through it. All right, let's see how many kicks today. Alright guys, seems to idle pretty good. We revved it up a couple big times just to see if it would blow through the intake boot, and it looks like it's holding up pretty good in there. So what we're going to do is take it for a quick ride down the road. I'm probably going to go through every gear and just see how fast this thing goes. Keep in mind, the front wheel is not great on it. It's really wobbly, and the brake caliper is like barely held on, and it has a pogo stick as a back shock. So it's not the safest bike in the world right now. So it's really sketchy. I wish we could. I might take it down the path over here maybe instead, just in case the front wheel decides to fall off.
It's not gonna fall off.
Wheel wobble? That'd be horrible.
That's fine.
90 miles an hour, wheel wobble. Oh.
It's like trickling something.
So, I guess let's get to it. Fun. All right, let's start this thing up, get it going, warm it up before the big ride.
Doesn't sound like it's running right.
Chuck came to the rescue. He held it up, then I kicked it one time and started back up. It's really bad. Do that again. Still going? What? Still going? Yeah. All right. Here we go. getting pretty sketchy right there. You lost the plastic.
I did?
Yep. You should have seen these when you were riding it. It was like they were like
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where'd the plastic go?
I don't know. Good question.
Doesn't sound the best.
Yeah. Seems like it's running okay though.
It's like lean. You get some good stuff.
I think so. It's still going, I think.
Yeah. Alright, so the plastics came off. That didn't last too long. Charlie said when I was riding, this thing was just flying up. I guess you can probably see that in the video.
Both of them are like...
It's still really lean. These aren't the correct plastics for it. I think it broke again, Chuck. Look at that. It's probably letting air through now. What I might do is put the other boot on and see if that works. Yeah.
That's not the right kind. Let's You can try putting the other kind on.
We could, yeah, we're gonna probably try to put the other JB weld on, see if that works. Because that's just getting way too loose. Can we take your truck and look for that plastic? We lost a plastic piece somewhere. I'll show you what I mean. Oh, the whole car feels like it's gonna fall apart. All right, we're gonna go look for the plastics.
Listen to it, already?
Yep. Oh, like jolts. That can't be good.
But right when it goes in the second, it's fine. Well, maybe not.
What the heck? Like out or something.
Whoops.
Yeah, it's probably down the path. All right, ran from the road over there, looking for this white piece of plastic. Hopefully we find it. Oh, something white up there. I don't know if that's it or not. There she is. Now we gotta run all the way back. All right, guys, Charlie just got an update on his phone. We both entered the O'Neill Racing Glove Challenge, or whatever it was. And we ended up winning at Chuck Weber 21 and at 2_vintage_. We entered that thing.
Yeah, baby.
What day was that? A couple days ago? Here,
2 days ago.
See. Here, turn this way.
2 days ago. There's like 3,000 comments.
3,800 something comments, and we were one of the 25 that got picked. So that was pretty sweet. They mentioned us in their story, and I shared it with you guys, so maybe one of you guys won too. Let me know in the comments if you guys won. But it was pretty cool. They're pretty cool. Gloves, what are they? Limited edition
Dean Wilson or something.
Dean Wilson gloves.
He's like a
Professional.
motocrosser.
And they're black and red, which match the CR250 and CR125, so that ended up being pretty good. Always winning these contests.
Yeah, baby.
So next time I post on my Instagram, definitely go enter the contest, because you might win. You never know. All right, this plastic's not going anywhere.
Yeah, it ain't going anywhere.
Look at that. What a beauty. What are these looking like?
They just actually flap in the wind. Like they're
Is there any? There's not even a bolt hole for it.
Those are not the right plastics for that.
No. But got her together. Pretty solid. Got the fender back on here. Everything's looking pretty good. I think what we're gonna do is put some real JB weld on this bad boy, scrape off all this crap, and then get that done right. I think it still has an air leak, but I sent it pretty good with that front tire still like that, which surprisingly is holding up. It's not too wobbly. So I'll scrape that off, put some JB weld on, and then it should be good to go.